Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our Ruined King Let's Play. So we're still in Thresh's little dungeon, and we are going to continue to fight outside of circles and try to find Thresh, I guess.
I
actually don't know who the boss for this area is, but I assume Thresh would be a good candidate. Going to stealth, although it might be too early to beat Thresh.
You'll get their hearts. Almost scratched off.
Alright, I think we can kill him if we get a crit. Even if we don't, the burns should kill him. And we can focus on these two down here. He's stunned. He's almost stunned. Ilaoi can stun him. Got a free turn. I think we can just go for the kill with the ult. A couple crits. I don't even think we need the crit. I think the total health is like 2,900 or something. Yeah, so it's pretty guaranteed to kill. If we crit, that one does like 7,000, upwards of 7,000 damage, assuming we hit all 10 crit, which is not possible, but I mean, it's possible, just extremely low likelihood. This is a 3-tier lock, which we don't have. We still need to figure out how to get another upgrade on our Crimson Amulet. I'll just check out that. This is such a long corridor, we're gonna wait. That's a teleportation pad. Another prisoner absconded. Okay, so this is not an item upgrade? I thought this was an item upgrade thing. I can tell by your scent that the unliving curse has yet to stain your being, at least for now. Curious you possess that amulet. You have managed to imbue it so well thus far, but your luck has run out. Only I can grant access to the upper levels, and I will not aid any prisoner of Thresh. The device in the center of this room spins with irregular period that are almost hypnotic. An old ominous voice speaks. Unwelcome guests, state your fare, it says. Who are you? You may call me Amon. No need to introduce yourselves, I already know all about you. The going-ons of the lower levels always reach me. If you won't help us, why don't you attack or stop us? Thresh did not fancy me slaughtering his toys prematurely, so I agreed to stop. You are mortal. You will perish soon enough. And besides, I have seen the threads ahead for you. Death is in your wake, and it delights me. Are you trapped in that device? Trap is such a narrow view of looking at it. This is merely where I currently reside. Are you trapped in the material plane then? I am here now, and later I will not be. I can leave, but it entertains me to stay. That all could change in what a term you use? In a heartbeat. Do you serve Thresh? Again, with the narrow view. Does air serve your lungs? Do you serve the trees that breathe it back? No, they exist in the same space and are bound by laws agnostic to their desires. The simple models in your mind that you project onto every being you meet, needing everything to fit, are tiresome. Do you control the gates? No, I do not control the gates. I control who enters and leaves through that gate. What's in the upper level? It doesn't matter. You'll never see it. It would be like describing to a fly what happens in a book. There is no point. Alright, so right now we can't convince him to upgrade our amulet. But there's a library path over here, and there's a lore page over here. My new job, 305. Had another lethal encounter with a vault object. Why do these happen so often? Warden Petron confused the biting book with the eating book. Their passing is tragic. but this really shows the value of precise documentation and proper categorization, doesn't it? I've requested that Warden Yolanda, who was there at the time, please take some time off from grieving to document what she saw. These objects defy reasoning, and often exhibit their most dangerous traits only through observation. We can mitigate the need for test subject by thoroughly documenting our observations and keeping those records in a central, well-cataloged location, and not lose these records. I must rest. These fatal failings are driving me to frustrated distraction. There's another non-aggressive Mistwalker over there. Perhaps he will talk to us. Please no more. Let me rest. Give me rest. We do not serve Thresh. You are not with him. Yes, I see that now. Do you know anything about the entity outside your room? The gatekeeper Amon. Ordinary fella. But a demon's power comes from its name, or rather ignorance of its name. If you know the true name of a demon, you can gain control of it, can command it. But he has kept it from us. I doubt even Thresh knows his name. There may be a way, however. I can commune with my signifier mentor, who had passed to the spirit realm before the ruination. He may have knowledge of such. He may have such knowledge. How do we commune with your mentor? I lost the words of the communion over the years, so a prayer book is one. A monk must breathe a special incense for their words to carry over to the spirit realm. And lastly, a heavenly bell to end the prayer must be wrong. Okay, so we have the bell. How do we find the things? Prayer book in Thresh collection. Maybe the library down there. You needn't travel all the way up to this library for it. Oh, you don't need to go to the library. A small incense from a brazier nearby. It carries a sting of the spirit realm with it, and that's all. Okay, we have the bell. What was your life before here? I was a monk at the Brethren of the Dust Monastery, a signifier. Mostly spent my time in books, interpreting, and also handling the treasury. Umalan was my name. I still remember after all these years. After the, whatever you call it, the rolling black cloud, the ruination, I thought out the other monks, but they weren't like me. They were mindless, lost. I could not guide them. My brothers recognized me no more. It gets muddled here. Time, I only recall fragments of decades. There are a lot of books here. That is Thresh doing. He constructed this to resemble my old monastery office. It is but a pale facsimile. Well, it's a SAT word if you have one. An unholy mockery of the place I used to call home. Sometime when I read, he fills my thought with visions of unliving and abominations that torment, trying to break me by making me see all the people I couldn't save. He tailors his torture for the individual. I just think of my garden and spend time there, under the sun. He can't take that away from me, so he cannot touch me. He could rip out that memory, can't he? I see no chain. Why don't you leave this place? The door is warded against unliving. In my weakened state, it would destroy me. Did you come in this place? I don't want to think I was betrayed, but somehow Thresh found out what I was doing. I was guiding a lost traveler, and just as she was about to reach safety, a hook flew out of the darkness. I will never forget the sound of it, connecting, and the shock. I saw the look in her eyes when she pleaded with him. No, she said. I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet. He followed her to find me, you see. It's my fault she was caught. It haunts me still. Alright. So we have a few things to look for. Namely, two things. We have the bell already. So do we need to go to that library or do we not need to go to that library down here? I mean, he says we shouldn't need to, so I'm gonna believe him. Looking at the marker, it looks like there's something here. And somewhere over there. Okay. So we'll do this. This feels like a trap, right? Like we walk in, the door opens. The flame burns with boundless energy. Whispers encroach from the edge of the room, imploring someone to stare deeply within the flame. We're gonna have Ilaoi do it in case it's a one-on-one battle. She can heal and lifesteal. Ilaoi stares deeply into the flame. When she turns her head, she's in a different place. Staring at the walls of a burrowed temple, priest and priestess enter and leave the chamber she is in. She's kneeling at an altar in meditation. What would you give to protect your people? An unseen voice asked. Illaoi glanced side to side, looking for the voice demanding it reveal itself. She finds nothing. Priestess, you have given much, but would you give some of your life essence to defend those around you from harm? The voice asked. Yes. As you wish. Object coheres into your hand, a gift from the flames. We got the incense. Sacrifice a little bit of Illaoi's health. That's worth it. And we got... Oh, I should have switched back to Braum. We gotta get a cleanse in here. We do have some terror stacks as well. Yeah, the lifesteal should be pretty fast. There's only one Mind Reaper. And that's more terror. We'll be fine though. One cleanse will fix everything. Done. Perfect.
Makes me smile.
He might die before we get that first tier ult up for Braum again. Maybe not. I think he'll live. Braum's gonna go... Ooh, another... We could kill him, but like I said, we're gonna queue up for a big hit here. Cleanse the team, Illaoi hits, Pike kills, get more money as well. He has the execution on him, by the way, so it's fine. Because it's from a crit. You can get one from the crit. And here goes. There we go. Get 50% more cash, I believe? Or gold.
Finished yet.
It's circular. Guess we can go anywhere we want. Lots of lore here. Let's see if we can gather up a few enemies together. I wanted to switch to Braum real quick and then use the move, but clicked Q instead of X, and that just didn't work.
This makes me smile.
Makes me smile.
Yeah, the burn damage breaks our stealth.
I live to fight.
I'm gonna save the cleanse for a little bit later. Let's kill this guy first before we cleanse. And there's also the terror stack that's gonna be given to us. He can give each of us 6, potentially. Let me kill him first, even though the position's kind of awkward. Okay, now we can cleanse the next round.
Braum can't be stopped.
Probably should have taunted first. I think that expired. At least everyone has a shield for this one. But yeah, the taunt definitely expired. More terror. We got another cleanse coming up if we want to. Let me get this.
Are you?
We'll even out the damage on the two of them a little bit. Try to go invisible here. Let's go Braum. Alright, we'll cleanse this one.
Avalanche!
Ah, come on. It's okay, we got another cleanse lined up. Just quite annoying
Pain never
how many
dulls.
terrors he can cause.
Sunk 'em. Show me your best.
I don't think he's gonna terror all three of us again. I think he's just gonna basic attack one of us. There's way more than shield. We're basically half health shield to everyone. So everyone's kind of like max shield. I think he dies just when he takes a turn. There's so much debuff on him. Maybe Braum can get a kill. Die. Oh no, he already queued up a move. That's okay. That's fine.
Everyone okay?
We're almost level 25. Wait, Shimmering Crystal. Is that an item or is that like a crafting thing? That's a crafting thing. Too thick. Huh. New obstacle. Thick mist. Hold on, let me Z. Got it.
Sink 'em all.
We didn't have to fight this guy. He was the same type as guy in that little cell. It's still just a bunch of terror. Nothing to worry about really. Build up our stack. Get invisible.
Not even breaking thread.
Alright, let's kill the little guy.
The truth is here.
Sunk 'em.
Stunned for now. Free turn. The big guy is really good at giving us
This is
terror.
destiny.
Oh yeah, look at that terror stacking.
I am unbreakable.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna keep getting terror just fighting him. We're gonna just try to kill him fast. Every time we damage him, it seems. Like, it looks like... No, that's not what triggered it. I don't know how Braum got the extra stack then.
Winter's bite can be unforgiving.
Wonder if level up cleanses us. Level 25, one more upgrade point, Prophet of the Elder God. Wait, is that... That's the passive ability. There's a tier 3 for the passive? Never knew that. Everyone's tier 3 passive is now unlocked. This is the passive. I didn't know it had third tier. Weaken enemy that hit Braum when casting. Drops their attack. Add 3 stack concussion to attackers that hit. Ooh, that's a good taunt counter to... Ooh. That means I don't even have to tag people early on. I can just let them hit me. I'm going to take away these points. We'll use this for cleanse if we need to cleanse in the future. I guess physical? I'm not sure. Depends on the enemy, right? So every time he's hit while casting, we get a damage shield like that. And if they hit us when we're casting, it's a concussion. So basically casting means we're queuing up a lane ability, right? It's not like, but it's like basically when we taunt and then we can still queue up something for the future turns. There's potential. Oh, we get 1 extra points too, right? This ability we actually do use a few times. There's a pushback on it that's kind of nice. If we don't need this for cleanse, because we're not fighting, you know, Maokai's ceiling, we can reduce the cast time and then add this pushback, which I think will be pretty useful. And we do like the pushback. Perhaps we can add a bit of damage. Now, 4% of missing health, right, versus 90 damage. So 4%, you know, multiplied by 25 by 90 damage, basically, you're looking at Ooh, 90 is not divisible by 4. It's fine. It's like 2,250, I think. Yeah. That means if we're missing 2,250 health, about half of our health, then they would equal. If we're missing less than that, the 90 is better. And I don't think he's going to be missing a lot of health, so I'm going to go with the 90 is better situation. We don't have enough points to get any more points, but that one would be nice if we go for that in the future. What is our tier 3? Start the battle with 3 tentacles? I like that. I like that a lot. And pikes. Always begins combat stealth. Bleed and poison ticks will generate 2 overcharge, so you can start using skills. Alright, we're gonna get a little bit more damage. And then we're gonna try to pick up one of these with a future point. Ari has 2 points. The beginning of battle, upon consuming essence full, Ari will start with 3 stacks. So basically, okay. And so every time we start the battle, we get 3 stacks, and every time we consume it, we end up with 3 stacks. So basically, it reduces our stack requirement to about 6. Oh, 2 stacks of 2 casts of healing. I like that better, actually, I think. Not sure. Probably have to like do the math on that, but like, not now. This is probably the move we do use, because I like the stun on it. We can reduce enemy haste by another 7.5%. Yeah, let's just slow them down a little. Ooh. That's nice. That's actually nice. Yasuo's remove the crit damage penalty. Alright, Yasuo does less crit damage. That's true. Let's get that, and then we'll see what we can do there. Give us the Firebrand boon. Wonder if there's any enemy that requires to use the Firebrand boon. Hi guys, can you guys come together? He's gonna cast something, isn't he? Can you just come over? Oh, he made another wave. I didn't get a chance to use it, but it's fine. Just doesn't start with concussion stacks.
You will.
Yeah, the book just gives shield. He gives terror stacks. The terror stack is more annoying. Probably should have taunted. It's okay. I'll taunt now. Alright, stun the Fear Eater. Wait, he can't be stunned? I just stunned him. What happened?
This is destiny.
Sunk 'em.
This is the summoned wave. I'm gonna get rid of our fear stacks for now. I'm sure we'll probably have to use this again before this battle ends.
The goddess will be proud.
True pain never dulls.
And that skill level up, you know, with our passive, should be the last skill level up that we have, because all of them are 3 tier now. Alright, this group is annoying. Like the crit. Gotta do this. I don't like the terror stack that he gave us. Man, we're a little bit out of tentacles. What happened?
Hook them.
Another 6 stack of terror. Great.
I am the avalanche.
Alright, let's kill the Fear Eater first. I don't care about more books. Just gonna offer some defensive stats. And we're not gonna target the book, because these librarians can both summon more books. So might as well kill the librarians first.
Beg.
Oh, free turns. Lovely.
Almost scratched off.
I'm gonna tag and also stun the middle one.
Ice throw. Hook them.
I think he dies from the crits.
Think fast.
Yep.
Good try.
Ooh, we got a armor? Like, I think a trinket? Yeah, Bever. It's a defensive piece. It lacks the bonus damage. Oh no, it lacks magic defense. I think Ilawi's using one, right? Yeah. It's good enough. Spirit Blossom Festival. I hear whisper of a festival in the First Lands where they commune with the dead. How intriguing it must be to speak with those who have long gone. My guests from Ionia make mentions of sacred flower. They say it blossoms when dead spirits are near. This is something I should certainly investigate. It could make for a rather illuminating discovery into the inner workings of the spirit realm, and possibly the so-called afterlife. I must get my hands on one of those flowers. It would be live nicely inside my lantern. Potion. So we circled around. We can't enter that area because the mist is thick. So until we have a way to fix this, that part is off limit. We're gonna go to the northern end, pick up the book, right? We need a prayer book. This is weird. Ah. Wow. The sweet scent of the living. Someone has escaped their cage. And you are? An impish creature perched over Tome and eyes you suspiciously. Brazen of you to walk about, but you wouldn't be the first fool to defy the will of Thresh, it says. The imp inhales deeply and savoring your smell. It's been years since I last had a visitor. Why don't we play a game? I will give you a tome from my collection, and all you have to do is answer a few questions correctly. What happens if I fail? Oh, I take something from you, but it won't be anything that you'll miss, it says. Just a little of your essence. Don't worry, you're alive, you'll recover. Alright. Ever moving I am, in uncertain, unpredictable ways. To contain me is to lose my power, for only unbridled am I cruel. Sailors love me, so much so that for some I am their bed forever. What am I? Ocean? Right, it's like water. If you contain the water from the ocean, it loses its power, but if it's in the ocean, it moves with the waves and tides. I am cruel. Sailors love me, the ocean, but for some, they are gonna die there. Correct. Through the generations, I may be passed down and shared. Used am I among a group of people, but when the distance gets too far, I take a different form. At the end of the day, I compensate you for your efforts. Possessing me is a status symbol of sorts. What am I? Language. Language. I think it's language. It's not currency. Is it currency? A different form can be language, can be currency. At the end of the day, I compensate you for your effort. Maybe that is currency. Correct. Very good. And lastly, answer me this. I am something you cannot run from. I never tire, nor do I rest. Though you may never see me, we are both headed toward each other, all the time. What am I? Fate. Fate. Correct. Bah, a deal's a deal, he says. I believe I owe you something. It's not like I'll miss the tome for long. I simply retrieve it from your corpse later, the imp says. And we got ourselves the prayer book by solving some riddles. Now we could teleport back. Or go down this hallway with this orb. There's a lore here. The vault's content are a hierarchical mess. As wardens, we must be able to locate and describe any object in our care, and I cannot in good faith say that is currently the standard. I've begun drafting sample documentations for one of the vault's older artifacts. It is a nameless tome, large and dusty. Prior documentation suggests it's evil and whispers your own darkest thoughts. Anyone can see that this sort of vague descriptor is without value and far beneath the quality bar for a vault warden must set for themselves. What is a darkest thought? And is the book whispering really? It has no lips, with a tome this dangerous. Precision is crucial. I have taken upon myself to study the book's effect properly. I am of sound mind and already found it quite simple to ignore the book's effect. I will use this to establish a baseline effect category, radius, intensity, with which we may categorize all such objects. Sure. We're gonna get hit, it's fine. A new gun, a stuffed Yodo. Is that a... Yeah, that is a trinket. Damage, stamina, evasion. I mean, Braum likes Yodos. Oh, he likes pearls. The evasion, stamina, and damage kind of makes the evasion. The evasion makes sense for misfortune, I think. Ooh, Realm of Spirits. We can trade that in with the Librarian. The Volume 3. We traded the first two already. About the gun. It is better. I mean, we will need to upgrade it, but level is higher, stats higher. We're gonna go back and do our prayers. Alright. You found them. Wonderful. I always had faith you would find everything, champion. Let's begin. We need the name of the artifact outside to control it. Umalan begins the prayer, and let's see. Umalan, dear child, my heart weeps. What has happened to you? How can I be of service? Master, I have so much to tell you, but we have an urgent request. Anything, Umalan. There is an entity nearby, trapped in a vessel. He calls himself Amon. We need to know his true name. I see. A moment. Yes, here. His true name is Amongoras. Ulaman, be careful. He is quite dangerous. We shall be, master. Our time grows short. I cannot maintain the communion. Call upon me any time, dear child, when you have the strength. I pray we can meet again, under better conditions. Okay. So we know the name now. I must recover. I do not possess the vitality of my youth anymore. Amongoras. Let's see if he can be forced to upgrade our amulet. Amongoras. What? No. How did you... Don't you dare. Think before you speak your next words. Let us through the gates. Hold your amulet out in front of you. There. It's infused with my powers. Are you satisfied with the command? Yes. It's been millennia. Never have I suffered such... Well, word spread. No sense in remaining. Alright, so he's gone. We have the key now to open quite a few of the earlier gates too. But we'll cash out this chest first. Armor for Braum. Ah, it's upgraded. Perfect. And the trinket is an item. Evasion again. Lucky you. It actually fits the better than the Captain Choker. I mean, granted, if we want to go with the evasion build, that is. Which I think is a pretty good build. We haven't played too much Misfortune. Wait, did I miss a chest? No, not down this path of so many traps. Expires here. No, I can do it. No, I can't. I can teleport away later. How do we miss a chest over here? Yeah, I'm just gonna tank up the damage, it's fine. I think it's right here. There's no chest. What? Oh, we got lied to. Unless there's some sort of overlap that I'm not familiar with. Interesting. Sure. So it's not like a your choice type of teleportation. I wonder where this goes then. Ah, so we can choose. That gate can be opened out, I think. No, that's the thick fog. Wait, that's where we want to go here. Went to the same exact spot. I believe... Let's see. Wait, I thought one of these doors... Right here. The artifact in the center of the room pulses with dark energy. Like the wake of some terrible disease, there is the feeling that some of your life force is being drained by the artifact. Approaching the crystal will be dangerous, and there's no knowing when you'll be able to leave its grasp. The Nightmare Crystal seduces your senses, seizing control of your mind. It warps and distorts your thoughts, pulling you into its nightmarish dreamscape. Once you submit, there is no turning back, but if you leave or fail, you will lose some health. Wait, once you submit, there's no turning back. I mean, we'll try it. We'll submit. Maybe it's a battle? No, your mind spins and travels through the walls of smoke and spirit until finally arriving in a place unfamiliar. Inside, a mind that is not entirely your own. You are a prisoner. Outside your cell, you hear a guard mutter, "It's beginning." Then you feel an earthquake and hear a crash as the guard screams out. From your cell, you can see the crushed guard. He's within reach. You grab the guard's foot and drag him into the cell with you. You notice a large keyring on his belt and a hood covering his face. Pull back his hood. Curiosity strikes you fancy. You slowly pull down the hood covering his head. To your horror, he has no head underneath, and instead there's a shadowy orbs of smoke and tendril that assault your senses. You look away as fast as you can, but it's too late. You receive fatal damage and torn. Okay, so that failed. We still have health. So basically, it's like a story quest that we have to work our way through. So we can't look at his face. We take the key. You find the right key and unlock your cell. The door swings open. You step forward into the hall. You note other prisoners are locked in similar cells to your own, but the whole underground prison seems as if it's about to collapse at any moment. We escape alone. The surface level floor is wide and open, with large pillars at the edge of the room and intricate patterns carved into the archways. Up ahead, a bright light shines through an open gate. Suddenly, a figure passes in front of the gate and blocks the light, casting a shadow across the floor. As you become aware of thousands of anonymous eyes in the shadow of the archway, the figures wear a dark cloak, but you see a blasting wand hoisted in its belt. Reach for the blasting wand. You raise the blasting wand towards the figure. "If it's my destiny, so be it. Everything is happening all at once now," it says. You squeeze the base of the blasting wand and disintegrate the figure. Nothing stands in the way of your freedom now. For making out of the nightmare scenario completely, the nightmare crystal manifests a reward towards you. Okay, so basically, like, pick the selfish choices and we get a reward. That's pretty much it. We lost a lot of health. I wonder if we should reset the dungeon. But I think one battle we can heal all this back. We want to go back towards the relic hall. That's the only door over here that we couldn't open. I guess we go to the library now, unless we can go through that thick mist. I don't think we can. I don't think it's anything to do with the amulet, does it? Yeah, this is different. So that means we basically go towards the library. Wait, what is this again? I forgot. No, that's the incense. We sacrifice a bit of health to get incense. A lot of sacrificing of health, and also all those traps we bump into did not help us. Ah, this door opens. So it unlocks the library for us. And that's where we're going to end things. We'll enter the library next time and continue from here. So until then, bye.